Hey guys, my name's Niko, and this is what I've been up to this week.
Love, don't fail me now. Leave me with no doubt. You set me free from all my...
So this week I've been listening to a record called Into Another World by The Winking Owl. If you've not heard of them, they're a really cool modern new band out of Japan. They've got a female singer and they're sort of pop punk or alternative rock kind of vibe, a little bit like early Paramore, but with a lot more sort of modern, intricate guitar work going on in the background. And like a lot of sort of modern Japanese J-rock bands, I guess, they have a mixture of both Japanese and English on the record, so you don't have to understand Japanese to sort of get the vibe for a lot of the songs. I discovered these guys randomly just on some Spotify playlist or clicking related videos on YouTube. I don't know, one of those weird kind of musical quests that I go on every so often. But I'm really into them. They've got it's not exactly the freshest new sound, but it's definitely a very polished, very, very advanced version of that kind of sound. And I love that kind of music, A couple of the songs do sound like they could be an opening or ending theme for an anime, and that's not a bad thing at all. My favorite song on the record, I think, is probably the big ballad in the middle called Let Go. I just love the melodies in that song. You can't fault the production. A lot of the modern sort of high gain rock and pop punk coming out of Japan at the moment just has amazing production. So I don't know who's actually running the studios over there, but they're doing a really good job. So there's a heap of exciting new musical related stuff going on this week. So Now in Color, my band, we just finished our first single, or we finished the final mix for our first single. So that's going to come out 2 weeks from now, and it should be available everywhere. I believe that's the 22nd of March, but don't hold me to it. I'll post something in the description. But yeah, we've got some nice art for it, and I think it sounds really good. I'm so happy with it, and I don't know. It's just nice that having other people in a band with you just means you're able to create something that's so different to what you would have been able to do just only by yourself. So I'm super happy I get to work with some other people. As well as that, we've just been working on a lot of new material. As you probably saw at the beginning of this video, we're sort of getting a whole bunch of other songs together. We've got 6 or 7 now that have a pretty solid form to them. Our first record, I don't know what's going to be called or what it's going to be about or like how many songs it's going to be, any of that stuff. So, we're just slowly working through it, and I think as we get up to 10-ish songs and they're pretty much fully completed, that's when we'll have a good idea of where we're going to actually cut it off and say this is going to be a record, and then we'll go and do the parts properly. We actually are really keen to record real drums, so we'll go find a studio somewhere and get a million drum mics and a big interface and try recording some live drums, which is going to be interesting because I don't have that much experience doing it on my own, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And the last really cool thing was that we've got a friend of ours called Robbie, who's a really great piano player, who's who came to our band rehearsal and was playing some synth with us, because of course we've got a lot of synths in our stuff now, as you'll hear when Drift comes out. But we don't have a synth player. We just have guitar, drums, and bass. So I have a feeling things would feel pretty empty without at least some kind of synth or backing stuff live. And I personally would much rather have a keyboard player than play to a click track with backing stuff. It's just my personal vibe. I don't like the pressure of having to play to a click track. I like the freedom of sort of being able to screw up a little bit and have other people kind of catch you and you know, move to accommodate if you speed up or slow down or do something weird, you know, that kind of thing. So that was really cool. Hopefully next practice we'll be able to get some audio or some footage of us, the four of us, playing together. But things are really moving along. I've got a couple more cool covers planned coming up, some stuff in different languages, a couple of Japanese songs, and even an Italian one from Eurovision a few years ago. That's about it from me. I hope you guys have had a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.